Howdy folks, it is Diecast Buffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR 06. Hope you're having a great time out there. We have two top 5 runs to start the 010 season at Fontana and Fontana and Daytona. So I'm like tired. We're going to go to UPS Speedway. First short track race of the year. First one-off race of the year. We're not going to have the Cup bleachers. No Ryan Newman. No Kyle Busch. Just going to be good old grassroots racing. And we're going to go ahead and head out there. And speaking of which, Ryan Newman wins the Cup Series race at Fontana. That's always nice. Alrighty, folks, here we go. The first one-off race of the year. We qualified in the top 5, but look out for Bobby Labonte. Can he take it to Carl Edwards and win this event? Oh, crap, I'm on the analog. I need to be on the D-pad here. Sorry. My controller is really goofy, so it turns horribly on the analog. It's like halfway broken. So there we go. Now we're on the D-pad. Now I can really hook the corner. So anyways, we botched lap 1. 28 laps here might seem very short, but it actually takes a good while. Like, these are not super quick episodes here, especially if you get a caution or two. Right now, Bobby Labonte is getting literally stuck. I mean, it's a pick play at this point. The 86 car, great qualifying effort, but no race speed. And Kenny Wallace, I cannot stress this enough. Kenny Wallace has become really the upset of the year thus far. Had a fantastic run at Fontana, and look at him again battling in the top 5. What is up with the PPC Race at 23 car? Holy cow, the Ford camp, I mean, yes, we won the championship last year. First Ford championship, I think, since 2002 with Greg Biffle. So, you know, the Fords they're trending upwards. Maybe they have a technical alliance with Roush. But, hey, that'd be great to have an extra, teammate on the field. We already have Kenseth and Edwards. If we could get Kenny Wallace in that mix, that's a 4-car stranglehold we could have on the Busch Series. Right now, underneath the 124 car, which I think is the coolest looking fantasy car maybe in the game. Brandon Miller, I cannot describe it enough how much I love this game, guys. Every year, the drivers that are really competitive, they change. I love that. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Like last year, Brandon Miller, he might get a top 10. He might get a top 15. There's no way he had a chance to win some of the races. And look at this. He's up here having a great time just with Kenny Wallace. Last year, he was not the most competitive car. And they're running top 5. I love how the game rotates the drivers because it's realistic. Things change in the off-season. Crew chiefs go, crews go, manufacturer support changes. And it just makes the game feel so authentic. That's why I love this game so much. All right, we're taking the lead from Carl Edwards. We do have to plan our pit strategy perfectly. These short tracks, they're our best discipline of racing. But the problem is they're also the most dangerous. And the reason why is because of a caution. You can go a lap down at a short track so freaking easily just by pitting, right? And then if you have a caution, you can get screwed easily. Have you ever played Bristol? You go to race at Bristol and you pit. It's like, okay, we're having a great time. And it has the caution glitch on, like, Thunder 04. And then you find yourself one lap down in, like, 20th place, stuck there. And your chance to win is over. Yeah, been there. So, I like to pit late. Even if I give up a second on the racetrack, I'm okay with it. I'd rather have that insurance policy that I can kind of fall back on. Lap 13 out of 28 here. Still a lot of racing left. Carl Edwards, he's looking to be at least number 2 in the championship. Like, in terms of the overall, true title contender. But what I want to see this year, who is going to be the most consistent non-Roush car? Is it Bobby Labonte, who won the championship at 05 and 06? Could it be Shane Hamill, who won the championship at 07? Could J.J. Yaley become that? As we got a buttload of cars on pit road, this would be a horrible time to pit because you would have to go through that whole corner of pit road behind these cars that are stopping and stalling and stopping and stalling. Oh my goodness. I mean, we're talking seconds you're losing right now if you're behind all those cars. I'm going to try to run long here. We're almost out of gas, so we're probably going to have to pit this time by. But this pit road is an absolute it's a cluster, you know what. As soon as that thing goes red, we got to pit. I still think there's too many cars on pit road. I'm going to stay out one more lap. If it turns red, we'll just feather it. But, I mean, you're going to lose a second or two on pit road just by the traffic. I mean, it's insane how slow you'll be. Can I pit this time or what? Actually, let's go ahead and pit. Oh, no, 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 no. That was so stupid. Oh, my gosh. That was so stupid. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? What was I thinking, dude? That was... Oh, that was embarrassing. Well, we got some repair work to do to the car. How y'all doing out there? So, potentially the whole field could be a lap down, so it might not be that bad. They might gain a lap back, but regardless, we're going to have a lot of damage to repair. We'll go ahead and get that tightened up. Wow, that was stupid. On the bright side, I at least have decals for this car. I can actually build a custom of this. I got some decals of this paint scheme, and I actually really want to build it. I'm thinking of what type of silver paint I could use on it. I would love to build maybe a race to win diecast or a championship diecast of it. Holy cow, that was stupid, guys. That was one of the worst mistakes of this whole playthrough right there. We're still the leader, and we're a lap ahead of the entire field, so it's not terrible, but we easily could have had a DNF there. I mean, that was so stupid. So we're a lap ahead of the whole field, barring an absolute nightmare of a finish. We have this win in the bag. I'm just going to run conservative here. I'm just going to run conservative. I'm not going to try to push the car too much. I'm going to stay away from the white line, because that's the only way they can beat us, is if we spin out and have a DNF. So I bet everyone who paid a ticket to go see this Busch race and is watching on TV right now is probably really PO'd that they're already going to know the winner most likely by lapping the entire field. And don't look now, but Aaron Crocker, the number 6 Dodge, check that out. Second place. You want to talk about parity in the Busch series? Yes, I know the caution, shakes everything up, but she's holding her own. That's not exactly a very competitive car. We see the 79 of Casey Kane, a super talented driver, not run well in that Everham equipment many times. Even Mayfield. I mean, yes, he's had some good runs, but that's definitely a 15th place car, give or take. Running second. Great, great job right there by the Everham camp. Right now, we're just taking care of business. So, if we could win this, that'd be great. A little bit of a spin and win, not intentional. I mean, we could have easily DNF'd there. I mean, that was bad. I don't know what I was thinking there, because I should have realized that, this is not like Darlington. This ain't Kansas, where the racetrack is, 1.5 mile, 1 mile, give or take. It's like a half or 3/4 of a mile racetrack borderline. I don't know what I was thinking, but on the bright side, we're going to get the most laps led bonus, and it looks like we'll be able to win this, get our first win of the 2010 season, and we might be able to even gain some points on second in the championship standings, which is Carl Edwards. I have no idea where he's at. Looks like maybe 7th to 8th place. Kenseth, same situation. White flag out here at UPS Speedway through 3 and 4 now. The back end of the car looks a little wonky, Jaw, but it's not going to matter. We're going to get our first win of the season in our title defense campaign. And go ahead and do a burnout. That was the most anticlimactic finish probably in all the gameplays I have ever done on this channel. I definitely owe them a burnout, that's for sure. Holy cow. Yeah, definitely the most anticlimactic finish in the history of this channel, for sure. So, we made a absolutely stupid mistake, but in a way, I mean, let's just keep it real. It actually helped us, but it was obviously not intentional. But you know what? Some days it's better to be blessed than good. So we led 20 of the 28 laps, and Edwards is gonna outside the top 10. Not good for the Roush-Keteers, but he's gonna get a little bit of bonus points there. So wait, we had to go through the entire field. I don't know if I did that for the last episode. If I didn't, please forgive me. And Finley, he used to be our teammate, last place. Well, another victory lane for Roush, and I'll take it. Alrighty, folks, so that is it for today's episode of NASCAR 06. The next race is going to be at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and then it's time for our second Super Speedway race of the year. Yes, Atlanta does race like the modern-day Atlanta as of 2023, so we'll be checking that one out very soon. We'll get an update on our standings as we close out the video. 42 points over Carl Edwards. That's all for now, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Diecast Buffet, signing off.